Ladies and gentlemen, coming to you from the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, PA, the man with electric football fingers so quick and nimble they defy the human eye. I present to you the one and only Mr. National and the Mr. National Podcast.
We're live, man.
Dude, that beat, I like that music. I'm like in there jamming backstage. Welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Our Facebook followers, our iTunes subscribers, whatever podcast platform you use and that we're on, we appreciate you. I'm Mr. National. Welcome to my podcast, and I couldn't be here without my main man, P Double. What's up, baby?
What's going on? You're looking dapper today. You're looking ready.
Yeah, ready. It's Sunday. It's beautiful weather. We got through rough winter. You know, it's just rough times. You know, it's just
yeah. But we're here. We made
I know.
It through.
Yeah. You keep thinking how bad 2020 was, and then 2021 didn't start out. You know, still had the Rona.
Right.
We had Americans attacking the Capitol. It was crazy. But we got through it. We're here. We're survivors. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got 99 problems. Being national ain't one of them. You know what I mean?
That's awesome. I was wondering where you're going to go with that.
I is who I is. You know what I mean?
Right on.
The Hulk Jim Davis always say, pimping ain't easy. You know what I mean? Pimping ain't easy. Well, look, we got a great show lined up. P Double is just mind blown with all these add-ons and everything we got going on, folks. So,
hey, our main man, Jamie Harris is with us.
Yeah. Those guys were at the pub yesterday. James,
nice.
James Harris won his first NFL game. You know, the season
kicked off. He's playing with the Jets now.
Yeah, I think I seen it. That's wild. He beat Harrow and the Chiefs, I think, 18-6. So I guess that Jets offense ain't as good as the Seahawk offense that he used to use.
He's probably got to get used to the team, I guess.
That could be. It's a whole. This show is brought to you by Douce. Okay.
Nice.
Partagas Cuban cigar. And before I even light that porter, I gotta give shout out to my man, the Ghost Shaver. We're gonna do a quick unboxing, P Dub, if you don't mind.
Oh yeah. Oh no, of course. This is your show. This is all about the.
This is John Live, great buddy of mine. I think we promote him on our StackWithNatShow.com website, the Ghost Shaver and the Head Shark. But there it is, you know.
Head Shark, yeah.
This
is a Head Shark product.
Yes. This is the Ghost Shaver. The Head Shark is an actual razor, handheld razor. This is a electric unit. So pull it out. You have your head.
This is the one where you go like that.
Yes. This one is almost like a spin-off of the Skull Shaver. And this one is more like almost like a brush. So you snap this in. Snapped in.
All right.
Let me take my hat off. Show everyone how easy it is to use it. Power button is here.
Nice.
And that's it.
Huh.
So
I think I need to get me one of these. Look at this mop.
Jamie Harris, if you're watching right now, go to Amazon. Anybody with a bald head, or just want to remove hair. You know what I mean? It's safe. Listen, women, I know women are into those Brazilian waxings, and they get that VJ smooth as a baby's butt. But if you want to go with the electric razor, this thing is gentle enough to rub, down there and clean that off. Buy multiple heads. You have your private area head, and then you can have your head. So
Yeah, because you really don't want to mix the two,
you
right?
really don't want. I mean, hey, if it's your own, hey, you clean. No
It's
one
up to
knows how
you.
clean you are except but you. But that was the unboxing of the Ghost Shaver. Like I said, you can find it on Amazon. Just type in Ghost Shaver, and I've supported my buddy John since day one. You know what I mean, Pete?
Yep. Yep.
That
He's a
that
good friend of the show.
of the program, friends of the program. Okay, so
Hey, can you see Jamie with our new environment here? Can you see Jamie's comment?
well, if I didn't have these $400 Gucci shades on, I was so dark. I might could, but you know what I mean. Giving Gucci a plug too.
He says, "What's up, homie?" And then
That's,
Kit
that's my
Kit
guy
Kit says, "For show."
for sure. Kid with the greatest voice in electric football, easy. Okay, easy.
And
So,
now
so
to answer about his Jets, here's what Jamie's got to say. He's passing more.
oh, okay. Yeah, he was run first, second, and third with Seattle. So that explains it. He's passing more. And that's a good thing. When he's accomplished coach in electric football. Well, not nationally known. Well, he is nationally known. His
Yeah,
bases,
he is. Oh,
his,
yeah.
his bases are all over the place. You know, I should get
Mhm.
royalties from all his base sales because I put his mug out there. You know what I mean? Pete up
Uh-huh.
in this
Well, we've had him on
journey.
the show.
Yeah, right. Let me tell you guys something. On this journey to me becoming national, I took the whole league with me. It
You
wasn't
got,
just
you
it
got like
wasn't
national coattails.
yeah. It's like a tree. You know, the tree that branches up. I'm down by the roots. I'm down by the roots of that
You're
thing.
like Tom Landry, Don Shula, and Chuck
Yeah,
Knoll.
yeah, right. My tree. And Jamie's one of my branches. And, and he needs to well no, I can't say he hooks me up all the time. If I need a
No,
bait, Jamie is right there.
his bases are nationwide.
Yes.
There's a few
But I mean his coaching,
with bases nationwide, and
right. But his his
Hulk,
his
Norbert, Kenny Allen.
his gameplay, he doesn't travel to play as much as I would like to see him in, but
Hmm.
he supports the hobby. He does. So uh
Yeah, for sure.
cheers. Cheers to James Harris,
Cheers.
all our listeners.
Nice.
That's a sip of Douce cognac.
So before we get on to our topics, we got to talk about what's on the top of the screen here.
Yeah, talk to me.
Mr. National dot my Monet.
Monet. Oh yeah. Absolutely, guys. That's my new bread and butter. I have had to step back from running the Philly NFL League. I'm still hands on, well not hands on, I'm not gonna say I still have a presence there, you know what I mean? Kenny King's running it. Those guys were there at the pub. They still play at Daly's Pub. Still some of the best action in the electric football world. They have a
Yeah,
great
for
league
sure.
set. But I have transferred a lot of my energy to this Monet product. It's right here, the little book. I mean, they sent me pamphlets, P-Dub. I mean, I got booklets, this pouch. I
Nice.
became a marketing partner, so I
Hmm.
also use it. I'm not only a client, I'm the president, so it's just a foamy cleanser. So my Monet is short for or combo word for modern nature. Uh,
Okay.
it's a skincare and hair care product. Obviously, James Harris wouldn't use he only has a goatee and a bald head, so wouldn't help him the hair care products too much. But he could definitely use. Everyone could use skincare. You know,
Hmm.
like I say, guys been using a bar soap. That's so 1980s. You
Right.
hearing
And
it
is
all?
that the same bar soap you wash your ass with?
Yes. Get yourselves a foamy cleanser. I mean, if you even want to go further and delve in further, you get a exfoliation. You could get a what's the other thing they got? they got so many things. You got to go on that website. I think P Dub said it's up. So that really, that's where a lot of the energy is going, and me just trying to promote it and get some sales. The way it works for me is get a commission off the sales I make, and then they have different levels. My first goal is to get 12 signups as VIP. So, I don't want to take up our whole podcast talking about that, but that's where I'm at, P Dub. There's a clock
Cool.
ticking, and that's it. That's Monet. That's what it is. Hair care and skincare products. It's a little on the pricey side, but you get what you pay for. You do not use large portions. You see my beard. I use the shampoo, the black shampoo and conditioner, a small, not even a penny size, a dime size, not even a half a dime glob in my hands, suds up my beard, does the trick.
That is a luxurious looking beard, I must say.
I try. Enough of me. Enough of that.
Let's get on to the topics, huh? We got some decent topics lined up, and they're sitting right there on the screen for everybody to see.
And I bet they like, whoa, what are these guys talking about? What? It's some risque. So
here we go. Guys that don't like sports.
Okay. Now, that's a touchy subject to me because we're sports guys. We're sports guys. So if you tell me you don't, watch sports, I'm like, why not? What are you watching? Don't tell me you're watching Hallmark all day, okay? Lifetime or whatever. What else is it to watch? See, Peter, my TV time is very limited. I watch no news, no TV shows. TV's coming on for sports or a movie. No shows. So I'm heavy sports and sports is life to me. What is your take, Peter? What is your take on it?
Well, I know some guys.
We all know.
What's that?
We all know a guy or guys.
Yeah, I mean, there's some guys that are like really into like comic books and like sci-fi, that kind of thing.
And that takes up. Okay.
And a lot of them, they're out of shape. They're out of shape. I don't know if they ever got laid in their life. I'll be honest. I'm, like you said, I'm not trying to be any kind of way, but I wonder,
I know, buddy.
I don't know why that. What's the connection? There's no connection there. Like a lot of women don't like sports.
Yeah.
Do they want a guy that doesn't like sports? If a guy doesn't like sports, I don't know if I trust him.
He's right. Is he masculine enough? Because women are crazy, dude. They want a masculine man, but they also want a sensitive man. I said that before. Like, so if you're not a guy, you're not into sports. Your guy isn't into sports. I guess you guys are going to like, if you're into bird watching or photography and nature, that's your connection.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do to get your separate time? Because I think everybody needs that separate time.
Right. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, if you're just going to dedicate all your time to like her, like doing whatever she wants to do,
right. That's weird. That's weird. So that's the word. That's the word that comes up. A guy that doesn't like sports, and I don't care what your sport. It could be soccer, rowing,
right? Rowing,
whatever the sport is.
I mean, ice skating.
Yeah,
figure skating.
Yeah. So it's weird to have a guy that just doesn't watch any sports. Like when the Super Bowl comes around and they don't even know what teams are playing.
Yeah.
Or you ask them, I think this year the Cowboys and the Eagles are going to play in the Super Bowl. And that's when I want to just smack the taste out of your mouth when you say something dumb like that. You know what I mean?
Right. The Cowboys haven't sniffed the Super Bowl in 25 years. They haven't even sniffed it.
They're in the same conference, in the same division. There's no way they can play each other in the Super Bowl. They say,
well, there's that. I guess there's that. I didn't even get that far, right?
They'll say that. That's
okay.
What a guy that doesn't watch sports say. Yeah. Oh yeah, and he'll try to get into a conversation. He'll say, "Yeah, I think."
Oh yeah, well that guy's just fronting. Can I say that?
Yeah, he's faking the funk. You know what I mean? He's faking the funk up in there. So yeah, guys that don't like sports, me and P Dub, we're gonna say 2 thumbs down, which would be 4 thumbs,
Mm-hmm.
and we're borderline don't like you. You know, you could be a cool guy, but we don't trust you.
Yeah,
You know what I
we
mean?
got trust issues
We
with
got
you.
trust in it. We're cutting the eye at you for not liking one sport. That's weird. That is weird, P Dub.
Right.
Um,
I think we're settled on that. That
we are,
topic is
that's unanimous. That's
we mowed
unanimous.
right through that. Yeah.
We did.
But that probably could have done a better segue to the next topic because it's kind of related.
Okay.
Relationships, colon. Who who sets the sexual guidelines?
Okay. Now
Just
this.
let me say before you get started, I feel like we're way off the rails here.
Okay.
We're way
Right.
off. We're like on the, this isn't Dr. Laura or
Right.
Dr. Phil.
Dr. Ruth. Dr. Ruth. But
Yeah.
hey, when you're national, you have to have a broad scope of topics and professional views on certain things. So yeah, we
Mm-hmm.
are tiptoeing on eggs off our normal thing. But I think it's something that needs
I
to be
think what
tackled.
we're doing is we're on a tightrope without a net. Right here.
This could go wrong. I don't think so. Because my thing is, you're in a relationship. You both religious person, and it don't matter what your religion is. You know, it could be whatever. You know,
Right. Right.
not no certain religion. But I was just wondering, maybe it was when I was at work or something. Just think, because in the shower, I don't know when your think time is. You could be sitting on the toilet, but when you're just sitting there and something just comes across your mind, you're just brainstorming. And I don't know
Mm-hmm.
why that came up. Like, if you're in a relationship and you want to try something sexual,
Mm-hmm.
and the other person says, well, that's not, you know, God, God wouldn't like that or whatever.
Right.
We shouldn't be,
Right.
we can't do that.
Right.
That's what this topic is.
First of all, I think whatever you're going to try, if it wasn't in the Bible,
Mm-mm.
so there's no real hard set guideline. There's no real guidelines there, like there's no list of rules or anything. You know what I mean?
Right,
There's
right,
no
right.
how
So,
to. There's
but,
no book in there for that.
but
I
right,
don't
there
think
you
I
go.
haven't. I don't think I've read the whole thing, but
Right, right. We aren't pastors or ministers, but I wanted to know, and I'm not the smartest guy in the room. Okay, you know, I just I just try to look good. You know what I mean? and, and get by with that. You know what I mean? That's what I do. So it just crossed my mind that who sets that standard and what happens when it comes up. I mean, you never know.
hmm
This
right,
stuff will lead to divorce or counseling.
yeah.
The woman might
Well,
want the guy to do something, and the guy was like, well, that's not, in the Bible, or that's not
right.
this or that. What happens then?
Well, let me ask you this: like, so if she wants to do something like, I don't know, say she wants you to go down on her, and you
Hmm.
just don't. You're like, I know, I don't do that.
Right.
Man, that's
That's
dangerous right
that's
there. 'Cause
yeah. She gonna go get it somewhere else.
right.
'Cause that's
But what
the
if her shit looks like a hastily packed suitcase, and then you're just not even going down there?
right. That's when you just subtly buy her a ghost shaver.
Clean it up,
Clean
please.
clean them hedges up. you you go down like Edward Scissorhands and you work it out.
But then, what if she wants to peg you?
Whoa,
Do you know what that?
whoa! I've heard that term before. We down here in Philly, you know, that's like getting the strap on and you just getting hammered. Now, if your guy now if your guy wants you to do that, the woman, he wants you to put something on and penetrate him. Now, I'm not a relationship expert, okay, but that is a red flag. Definitely.
That one, I think that might be in the Bible too.
That might be. That is because that open. Not even the strap on. Some guys and some girls like using fingers and stuff to do that. And Mr. National, listen. if you on a roller coaster with Mr. National, that ain't going down. Okay, that ain't going down. I don't care. Holly Berry, Vanessa Williams, uh, who's the girl that plays Black Widow and Scarlett Johansson?
Oh yeah. You
Yeah,
wouldn't even. You'd
you
say,
get
"Listen, you got to
listen.
move. You got to move on." Mr. National's not
Yeah, Mr.
opening that
National
door.
don't play them games. Okay, that's game over. Get out. Get dressed. Get dressed. It's over. Okay. What? Listen, Peter. Before we move on, because like you said, we were on a tightrope, and I think we did a good job. I just want to know. I just want to know: is it a thing? Can it be something that's not religious? And who sets the
Who
standard? How
sets
do
the
you find
standard?
it?
Like, is it sometimes is it the guy? Sometimes is it the girl? Or who's in the power?
Well, well, you got to talk to your pastor, your minister, or whatever. You're whoever. Can you imagine going up like P Dub wants me to suck his toes? You know what I mean?
Right.
That turns him on, and I'm supposed to, the old thing, obey and all that stuff with the marriage. Like that ain't happening. So
Yeah.
how did the pastor or your religion tie into
Right.
that? Like, no, that ain't what we got tied to not to do.
Yeah.
But back to that finger thing and the red flag I was talking about. There's a movie. Chris Rock is in it, and Rosario Dawson. It's called Top Five. Came out a few years ago, maybe 5, 6 years ago, I think. It's a
Really?
comedy. Yes, Top
Okay.
Five. And in the movie, Rosario Dawson, has a boyfriend, and she's telling Chris Rock, you gotta see the movie. And there's a scene in there, and there's a little ongoing thing where she says that her boyfriend likes when she puts her finger in his ass. And I'm not
Uh,
going to tell the rest of the story, but you got to see that movie. You got to see that movie. I'm gonna leave it there. We done with that. We
let's
we done
move
with that.
on. Let's
We
move
moving
on.
on. We moving on.
Boxing, if you want to call it that. Jake Paul. Did you watch it?
Mm-mm. It's fuck. You see this? The size of this beat flying around. This is the dangers. Oh my god! Of outdoor podcasting. Jesus Christ! I must I must smell good or something.
What's a piece of that cigar?
They- or my good Monet stuff over here.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what
it
it
could
could
be
be.
that stuff. It could be that stuff.
It could
It
be that.
is sweet on
Um,
that.
Okay. Jake Paul is at I don't even know where he came from. He burst
He's
on the scene when he knocked out Nate Robinson, the ex
right,
basketball player.
right.
So now
He's
he's
a
fighting.
YouTube star.
That's what he is, right? He
I've
turned
never
professional
seen
boxer.
him. I've never seen him
I
before. I
mean,
mean,
he's
I
in
don't
good
know.
shape. He's in good shape, kid. You know what I mean?
He's a big boy.
Yeah, he's got a good right hand too. But his next
Really?
fight, this fight, he was fighting a UFC guy, and first round
Right.
caught him with a right hand and just flattened him.
Only thing I know about it is I knew the fight was coming up, and then the guy is an ex UFC fighter, and I saw some highlights of his UFC fights. I like
Mhm.
watching the highlights from time to time. And he's a tough guy. That Ben Askren.
Yes, that's him.
Well, I looked at the pictures this morning of Jake Paul knocking him out, and he looks really out of shape. Ben Askren does, really
Okay,
out of
right.
shape. And then the headline was they suspected that he took a dive.
Yeah, looking at it, that's
So,
what I think. That's just what I think.
I mean,
I
what is
think
this shit? Is it pay-per-view? Are they getting
yeah, that's
people
pay per view. That was pay per view, and I think they're trying to
getting
launch
paid?
the career of this Jake Paul, and he
Yeah.
needed a flashy win, and they made it happen. I
Hmm.
wish somebody could stage my Monet selling stuff. They
Right. Right.
stage that, but yeah, it was a legit shot. But the reaction and him leaving his hand down open in the first round just looked suspicious
Hmm.
uh, to me. And
Oh,
and the
okay.
way he got up and stumbled.
Oh, you saw that part of it?
Oh yeah, I saw the whole thing. I didn't pay no money to see that. Come
Oh,
on.
okay.
Uh, sales aren't doing that good, P Dub. I'm not throwing,
Right.
I'm not throwing away no money to watch that. Now, if you got two pro fighters, okay,
Was that the card? Was that the main event?
I think so. I think so. I didn't even listen.
That's what
I
kind
mean,
of state boxing is in.
yeah. I mean, you got that Spence. What's that guy? The guy that had a horrific accident. Errol Spence could fight Terrence Crawford. Now that's a big money, two undefeated guys that
Mhm.
could go at it. That's a big time fight. I always said that, P-Dub, with boxing, it starts with the heavyweights and trickles
Mhm.
down. When you don't
Right.
have a dominant, good heavyweight division, it's
Mhm.
going to suffer. Now, they do have a lot of smaller guys, the Charlo brothers, the Errol Spence, Manny Pacquiao's done. He's kind of retired, but they have a
Mhm.
lot of the smaller guys that's big draws. You
Yeah.
got to pump them up. I mean, UFC has kind of jumped into the fray because
Yeah,
boxing,
UFC is doing a great job of
great job promoting, right?
promoting their
That's it. It's promoting it. I mean, they
fight.
got they got Rogan.
Say what
They
you
got
want to say about it. Yeah, they got Rogan. They got Dana White. He's a good
hmm
promoter. Good promoter. Honestly, I think boxing misses Don King.
They need P-Dub. P-Dub, you
Mhm.
are the producer to
Right.
fix boxing, okay? I mean,
To
look what
promote.
we done. Look what we done with a couple, iPad, a laptop, a cell phone, and and nothing. Okay, we have breached iTunes and some of those. You can Google Mr. National Podcast, and we're there. So
Right.
imagine
You're
you
gonna
with the backing of major sponsors, millions of dollars. You could fix boxing.
Yeah, I think maybe we need to get Jake Paul on our podcast.
That's what we need to do. That's what we need to do, and find out if what if it was now, not saying that you staged anything, Jake Paul, but what if you found out your fight was staged for you to move up? How would that make you feel? That's
Yeah,
that's
you
that's the
assume that he's
question.
in on it. What if he wasn't in on it? He
Yeah,
really
yeah.
wants
I don't think he was in on it. I mean,
because
you don't want
he
that.
thinks he's gonna really be I mean, from what I understand, he really wants to be a fighter.
hmm And
Right.
first round knockouts are how you get the money and promote. So you get the money behind you. They're gonna
Yeah.
put people in front of you that they know you can dispense of. But
Hmm.
at some point, you have to fight quality opponents,
Right.
and that guy
Right.
could have been a quality opponent. So maybe they had him liquored up the night before with some whores, living it up like Mr.
Well,
National would.
did you happen to catch any of the fight? This was quite a few years ago with Conor McGregor and Money Mayweather.
Mm-hmm. I was out there. I was in Vegas.
I
Yeah.
mean, boxing and UFC are two different sports. You
Yes,
know.
that was a hoax. That was a hoax.
Yeah.
That was just I don't know the word. Like I say,
I mean, I think it was a real fight. I mean, it was a real fight in that they didn't stage anything,
no, right.
but
It was
Conor
just a
McGregor did not stand a chance.
no, absolutely not. 3 minute rounds, no. 10 rounds. That's not
Right.
what his thing is.
Right.
It was
And he
just
can't. All he's got is punching with those big gloves.
hmm yeah.
Right.
Here,
Two
here,
different sports.
two different.
So Jake Paul may think, okay, I'm going to face a quality opponent, a real fighter here. Ben
Right.
Askren has experience as a fighter, but he didn't have boxing experience.
No.
Jake
The
Paul
way,
gets in there with a real boxer. I don't know. I'm not saying he can't do it because
right.
anything is possible. But
Anything possible. Right.
if he dedicates himself,
I got
sure,
a podcast. Anything's
it's
possible.
possible.
I'm, I'm selling hair care and skincare products. Anything is
Anything is
possible.
possible.
Okay. Anything. But real quick, the Conor McGregor, I thought the fight would have been awesome because basically Money Mayweather just tired him out. He stayed away from him early,
Yeah.
around 5 or 6 when Conor McGregor fights are way over, been
Hmm.
done, and then got aggressive and took him out.
Finished
Okay,
him off. Yeah.
the way the fight should have went, P. Dub, the first 2 or 3 rounds should have been boxing. Let's say the first 3 rounds, boxing only.
Hmm. Hmm.
Round 4 comes out, then it's a UFC type of fight where Conor McGregor could kick him and do chokeholds.
Listen.
So
No.
that would have caused Mayweather to come out balls to the wall.
Right, because he didn't want to get to that fourth
He didn't want to
round.
get to that point.
Because
And
that
that
fourth
would
round, he
give
would be dead. He
that
would
would
be
get
dead.
Conor McGregor a chance to land. It would have been so much. It would have reminded you of Hagler Hearns the first 3 rounds, if that was the point. If that was the way they fought that fight.
Right.
Done. I'm done.
Because he would have been dead.
Mhm.
McGregor would have been dead, or Mayweather would have been dead
Round 4, he would have kicked him a couple times and then got him on the ground, choked him out, and that would have been it.
quick. Yeah, it's 2 different things. We moving on from that one?
Yeah. We jumping in. We're going to jump on. Before we got in, how's everything in your area with the COVID, being safe? How are you doing, Peter? People want
I'm
to know.
fine. My wife is getting her second vaccine shot this week. But Michigan is a hot spot. Michigan is no joke, man. We're like
They
one of
turned
the
into a hotspot, huh?
yeah. I don't know what's going on. I mean, I think it's people don't. I mean, they didn't want to follow the rules or something. I really don't know. I don't know what
Wow.
it is, but it's a hot spot. Like
Yeah.
it's real bad here. I mean, like the hospitals are full.
Well, they have opened up all of the places to get shots. You know what I mean? You
Yeah,
can Walmart and
right.
you know,
But they
CVS.
they can only get them out like in Detroit. It's real backed up. I mean, they can,
Okay.
you can only get the vaccine out to everybody so fast. So it's going to
Right.
be another couple months, but we don't really have a couple months. Like the hospitals are like full apparently.
Oh, right. And then they took a step back with the Johnson and Johnson
Right. That
vaccine.
doesn't help the
That
situation. I
didn't
mean,
help, right?
it's not drastic, but it doesn't help the
It's
situation.
something, right? It doesn't help the
Yeah.
situation. Okay,
So
so
like, it was funny because I hope he doesn't mind me sharing. Hulk put out there that he was going to get that he got the shot.
hmm
So that's I know he put that on Facebook because I haven't talked to him in a little bit.
yeah,
And
we text and just about almost every day, me and the whole.
okay,
So,
okay.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I miss talking with him, but because I
I just
love
miss seeing
talking.
him. I just
Yeah,
miss seeing him. You know,
yeah.
he's
He's a
a
great guy.
present. I mean, people say, goodness gracious, it's these things are just buzzing. It sounds like what's those things that everybody got now? Those drones. That's what it sounds like. Drones around me, man.
You're a better man than me. I'd be inside by now.
I know, but I can't smoke my cigar. You know,
Oh yeah.
yeah. That tells you the
Get
love.
on, bees. Get
Yeah,
on.
that, that tells you the love of a cigar right there. You know,
Right.
damn wrist getting stung, and he's allergic to bees, and he's still going for the podcast though. For the podcast,
Right. That's right.
that's it.
Dedication.
Dedication.
Anyway, but I do remember talking to Hulk like, hey man, I don't know if this was a while ago, before they started giving the vaccines out. He's like, I don't know if I want to get that. I don't know if I want to
Right.
mess with that. And because, there's a certain level of distrust.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
so I think
Absolutely.
that's a big part of what's going on in Detroit. The community there is
hmm
skeptical of the vaccine. So yeah, but anyway, I got hope. I got hope that it gets better and we can sort of get back to somewhat normal. I don't know how long real normal is going to be, but I don't know what you think of that. But
I
you know,
I don't know. I just saying get used to those masks. And a
yeah,
lot of people that I talk to are skin is irritated with the mask. They're just fed up with the mask. It's
hmm
the worst thing when you walk, you get a parking spot, never close enough to the front door of the store. Then you say, "Oh shit, I forgot my mask," and I don't walk
yeah. I
back.
still do it, man. I still do it. I mean, I don't hardly go anywhere, but when I do, I forget my mask. you know,
It's amazing. It's amazing.
yeah,
I get on the train or you just drive, you just see these people with masks on. It was like, this is unbelievable. It's like almost like a movie. It's a movie.
It's surreal.
Surreal. There you go.
Yep.
CPW. I'm glad that you got that college degree because I, you could throw no words out.
So hey,
Listen, go ahead.
you ready for the next topic?
hmm
Now, say you get a, you're going to get pay-per-view for a big fight. or it's final, it's March Madness, the Final Four, or it's the Super Bowl. What is the best food to sit down and watch a sporting event with?
Uh,
You're
I
talking,
would say,
we're talking a couple hours, 3-4 hours maybe.
right.
What is the best food? Say you're by yourself. You're just gonna sit down and
For sports food, you got to go with wings, pizza. I think those top the list. And here in Philly, cheesesteaks. So
a Philly
my
cheesesteak.
yeah, cheesesteaks. Yeah. You get cheesesteaks, you will have wings, and you have pizza. That's like the ultimate. And burgers, burgers. If you're
Hmm.
grilling, you got
Hmm.
burgers, you got ribs going.
Yeah.
Almost like a tailgate. You know what I mean? Uh,
Right.
that's what you would go with. For far as me, those
What if
types of
you even
food.
if you're all by yourself, you're just sitting down to chill for the
Yeah,
game?
yeah.
Like when
They
we had
want.
Spence on, we were talking last time.
Hmm.
We are gonna sit down, chill for an hour.
Right.
He had a basketball game going. He had some
Yep.
chips.
Yeah.
He had some chips
Right. Yeah.
and some
Chips and
dip.
dips. That's just like small stomp stuff. That's just to wait till the food is done, fresh. Right.
Mm,
You know what I mean?
right.
But the meal, I know a big day for me is day one of the NFL season.
Yeah.
And that's when I've I bought this sound bar, you know what I mean, for the TV, the
Right.
surround bar.
Yeah.
And I don't use it, but for
For football.
football, day one. And that's the only time I use it. So day
Nice.
one, opening day, I'm turning the sound bar on. I have the LED lights behind the TV. I never turn them on. I turn them on. They in the ceiling. I got them turned on. And I got food. I got ribs, or I got burgers coming cheap. And it's just me.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's just me. It's just me. That's if I'm home. You know what I mean? Now,
Right.
if I wanted to go out, of course you got Daly's Pub, the mecca of electric football.
Hmm.
Okay, but that's a good spot to watch sports. But
Really?
I think yes, absolutely. Because it's like home
Hmm.
to guys like Jamie and myself, Smokestack, Hugh
Hmm.
Stack. That's our home. So
Right.
yeah, we would
Right.
go there and watch. But you talk about Buffalo Wild Wings do it right. As far as like March Madness,
Yeah. 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 This is a great spot.
you
All those
can't you
TV.
can't you can't beat it. I mean,
Hmm.
like I say, the Rona done gave it a gut shot to everything. You got to spread out, and you can't have as many people. But
Yeah.
uh, I would say, Pete, Buffalo Wild Wings, and if you have a casino that has a sports book, that's an awesome area to watch sporting events at the
Yeah.
sports book.
Hmm.
Incredible, incredible.
One of my favorite. I guess one of my. This is a little bit odd. I'll admit it. But if you big
Don't
games
tell
coming,
you,
if a big
you weird. You have a weird moment. This is a weird moment.
yeah, if you got a big game coming up and you want to it's not like I don't want to get drunk or get buzzed or anything. I don't want to, and I'm just chilling by myself.
Right?
I'll take a watermelon, cut that thing in half, and sit down with a spoon and
Wow.
eat that. Sit there and watch a game. The big problem with it is you got to pee a lot. You got to get up and go pee after a while. But
Yeah. Damn.
watching a
Man,
basketball game or something,
I love water. Peter, you got some brother in you. Watermelon. Yeah, I love watermelon.
Yeah.
Love it. That's my favorite.
Oh, Hugh Stack is on. Hugh Stack says, "What up?"
Oh yeah, you stack waiting for them Cubans to come in. So am I.
Mm,
We went on a Cuban cigar order. But the the watermelon thing. There's an art to picking a good watermelon. It, you just don't go in the market or your produce place and just pick up any watermelon. You got to put it up to your ear. You got to shake it. You got
right.
to
It's got to have a good
tap it.
yellow spot on it.
Yeah. It's like tweaking bases. You know what I mean? You got to examine that thing before you pay for it.
Right. All right. We're on to the last topic here, which is you were at the Capital City Clash
Of
in
course,
in and
we did a live
can you give us
feed.
Yeah, we did a podcast from there.
Well, I can give a quick review, P-Dub. Not everybody saw that actual podcast, but it was a great turnout. The podcast that we did live was so cool because we had Darrell and a couple. I think we had
Jeff McCauley.
Yeah, came over and joined in with us. Nightclub, low budget productions. Amazing. I mean, guys are using their creativity because everybody, even in these times, not everybody's comfortable going out, even at electric football tournament.
Right.
So we have all these guys, RK Games and electric coach Mo Robinson, who I got to see there.
Hang on, we get a word from the show's sponsor today?
Absolutely.
Hugh Stack's asking what you're sipping on.
I ain't gotta say nothing, you know. Did you see that bottle, Peter?
Yeah.
Cool. There you go. That's how you do it on a Sunday. All right.
Nice. So back to the Capital City, class.
Great turnout.
Right. Even given the fact that we have a pandemic, it was a great turnout.
40 coaches competed in the tournament, and another 15 guys were there just to take it all in. The talk of the tournament, well, it was two that Brian Woodard put a beat down on Brian Phillips. That was like big news. I mean, he blasted him. We were teasing Brian Phillips all tournament. You know, I mean, he took it in good spirits because, like I said, when you're a trash talker and that type of player that he is,
Brian knows that.
Yeah, it comes with the territory.
He can dish it out, but he can take it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, don't dish it out if you can't take it. Right.
Take it. Right. He was in good spirits about it.
Of course.
Yeah. And he was saying that whole O-line, D-line is gone. You know, he was retooling his whole team. That was a big story.
Players.
Cutting bases. Yeah, cutting players. But Kelly Newton, who was there, who's a gold ball winner himself, and in the ring club, you know, he's won the whole thing. His nephew, Brian Newton, made it all the way to the championship
from Kansas City, right?
The championship was Kansas City versus Dallas, Brandon Woodard versus Brian Newton, and it was a back and forth game. Electric Coach, who filmed the whole thing, is putting out, you know, he does a great job. He doesn't go live like the Fishers. Okay. Right. He doesn't go live. He actually videos it, works on it, edits, and then puts it out, you know, the way he wants it to be put out there. So he does a great job.
He's on YouTube, right? Electric Coach.
He's on YouTube. That's where we're going, right, P-Dub? We're going to
we're
YouTube.
On YouTube. Yeah. Look for us on YouTube. Mr. National Podcast.
Yeah, we tapping into all them branches, okay? We are
all the platforms.
All the platforms, yeah. You know what I mean? So the Clash was very successful. It was the 20th year. Well, last year was 20th year, but obviously nothing went on. So it was the 20th tournament. So kudos, like I said, kudos to those guys that kept that going.
Yeah.
And the championship was great. And guys, stay tuned for Electric Coach videos because he's putting it out there quarter by quarter, I think. Great stuff.
Oh, really? Really? Yeah. It's cool. That's cool. Yeah, that's probably one of the best tournaments in the in electric football. If you can get out to it.
And the TOC thing is the big one. Is the big one. The one Tehran does, the Glass City TOC, but that's a great tournament. Okay.
Yeah. There's another one that's pretty good. Is the Apex one that Apple Scrapple Jones puts on.
Yes.
That's new. That's new.
Yeah,
but
that is new.
Pretty good.
And like I say, to everybody that's starting a league, wants to start a tournament in electric football, don't get caught up in numbers. Don't get caught up in who's going to play. You know what I mean? Or trying to get a so-called big name in your league or tournament. Just go with who wants to be there, who wants to play,
Mm-hmm.
and then make them happy. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Don't worry
Enjoy
about it, the
the
people who are not there, but worry
yeah,
about the
right.
people who
With
are
the
there.
people there.
Yeah.
That was my motto, P Dub, doing the stuff that I did and do. Don't worry about who's not there. You got guys there. Let's party. And you know, if I'm there, it's gonna be some partying because
It's gonna be
the
lit.
fun the fun starts after the board stop buzzing. Okay.
Was there some good cigars there?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Listen. Pete, tall guy. This dude is a Cuban cigar connoisseur.
Ooh.
Yeah, see, I threw that one. I got that one from you.
Yeah.
Aficionado. You know, the cigar words I got.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
right.
got
Yeah,
that.
you're
Yeah,
you didn't get that
I,
from me.
yeah, I got that definitely from you. Definitely from you. If I had your smarts, uh, Kit's voice, the Hulk's personality and persona, and Roger Fisher's money, I'll be something.
You just need Roger Fisher's guns.
Yeah, yeah, right. That too. That came with the money. I got it loaded. Shit hit the fan. I'm going there.
Yeah, I'm knocking on his door. Hey,
Yeah,
buddy.
that's that's who the Capitol Police should have called over there. He would have
That
straightened
would have been
everything up.
over. It
He
would
would
have
have.
been over fast.
It would have leveled the playing field.
Yep.
It would have leveled the playing field.
But yeah, the Capital City Clash is probably out of the TOC the best tournament. It has,
It's the most attended. It's
just
the most
because
attended.
is they Darrell and them, they do a great job, but also just like the DMV is such a hotbed for so many great coaches.
Yeah,
You know,
that what is it? Was that the demographic? Would that be the word? Or the area?
yeah,
The map?
the geography, yeah,
Yeah. 2 hours from Harrisburg, not even an hour from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, which is growing leaps and bounds. Those guys are blowing up. You
right.
got Philly League 2 hours away, 2 hours and 15 minutes away. So you are centrally located right there to do damage.
Yeah,
So
right.
it's easily the most attended TOC tournament and actually the longest running one once the Bama Blast stopped. Okay, that had the lead of a running tournament. That had the lead. So even though Charles Lane took it over and
Yeah, they
he's in
changed the name
Chattanooga,
of it.
but
Yeah,
they changed the name, changed
yeah,
the era. So
right.
it's got its own history.
That's a good
You know,
area down there too, though. Like the Atlanta,
mm-hmm.
extended Atlanta area. That's a good hot.
nicest guys around right there. I mean, those
Yeah.
if if I wanted like they could play too, but not even their playing skills, but just their personality and the way they go about the game. The Deep South guys, I would love to play with those guys. Absolutely.
Yeah, good bunch.
If I had to lead the pick, I would probably play
You
with.
you want to pick the Detroit leagues because that's the other, I would say, the other hotbed of
Oh yeah, those
electric
guys.
football.
Yeah. The Renaissance and
Yeah,
I don't think they call it the Great Lakes still,
right.
but
No,
yeah. No, I mean those guys are good. Those
but
are my
Tehran, the EFN, that's not
yeah.
really Detroit, but that's right in that area. A lot of the Detroit guys play in the EFN too.
Those are ballers. Detroit got like all top notch coaches, but
Yeah, they got a lot. They got a
but
lot.
they have drama. They have guys that don't really play with other guys and
Yeah, they
stuff.
got a little bit of that.
Yeah, they got that. They got that little LA out there. You know what I mean? A little Hollywood
Yeah,
drama.
yeah, yeah.
So I'm talking about, but far as like sharpening your skills and gritting your teeth, that's where you want to go get banged around at. And you come out of there,
Yep.
you didn't dance with the big dogs. Okay,
Right.
I'm just saying, far as gentlemen, nice guys, just an
Right.
all around great type of enjoyment would be the Deep South and the guys from Ohio.
Yeah. Oh, the Ohio Valley.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I don't even.
Yeah, good bunch. Yeah.
But great bunch of guys out there.
Yeah.
So,
Monty and Jeff and
yeah,
John Martin.
Frank Jacobs.
Jacobs. Yeah, he's a riot. Yeah.
He is. And wherever Bobby Moore, that's a good dude too. Where's he from?
He lives outside of Cincinnati or Columbus. I mean,
okay, yeah,
not far from. Yeah, he plays in that league. Yeah,
great dude. So yeah, those guys all are just great dudes right
we
there.
would be remiss if we did not mention the MFBCS, which is the nationwide college league, and that just started the last couple of years, and that really has leveled it up. I mean, that thing is cool, man. They keep stats. They got all the Heisman candidates and leading rushers. And
it's like almost
pretty wild.
Yeah, it's like real football. They got
they take it serious, man. You can't play in a league if you don't keep your stats and post them up. You know, you're gonna get sanctioned.
Right. Yeah.
There's no like, oh man, I don't know, I can't go out. I gotta go get a haircut today. I'm not gonna be there. Whatever.
No, you there. I think I was talking to Jemani at the Clash. These guys they got like an app or something in their phones, and they all phone up. Look where my guy at. I mean, they so excited with the stats and stuff.
Yeah.
Great job that Dr. Bob and everybody doing with that thing.
The Fishers and the Gridiron Buzz really promote it too, and they keep up on the rankings and the stats, and that's really cool, man.
It is. So, before I get stung and I'm done my cognac, I got to get out of here. I'm nervous.
Yeah, I think I think that was a good show.
I told you we would do good, P-Dub.
Yeah.
I told you that topic wouldn't be that bad. I just can't wait to get some comments. And then once we start sharing it, once we get YouTube and just start branching out and sharing it, because we're more than just electric football,
Right.
We got a mind, I mean, we want to talk about.
We're smart.
We're smart. I'm smart. I know things. I want to talk about stuff. So yeah, we moving in the right direction. Love where the podcast is going. All thanks to you for keeping me relevant.
Keep talking. Just keep talking.
Appreciate it.
Just keep talking.
Kit can take us out. He brought us in. He takes us home.
Good to see everybody.
Yeah.
Good
Glad
talking.
everybody has chimed in. I hope it kept you guys entertained. Time to chow down now. I'm gonna find
have a good week. Have a good week. Any big plans for what's coming up sports wise? It's kind of a dead time.
Yeah, there's nothing yet coming on with the playoffs of the NBA. The next big thing in a couple weeks is the NFL draft, and we're gonna get SP.
Oh yeah, we gotta get Spence on. We gotta lock down a date probably next week, right?
Right. We're gonna do our own little mock draft, and we're gonna see how that goes.
This is gonna be interesting this year. I would say this is one of the most interesting drafts in recent years.
Those moves that the teams made was just mind-boggling. To jump in, Carolina trading for Darnold, New York putting their hat in for a quarterback, the 49ers jumping up to 3. What are you doing?
Huge.
Yeah. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see.
Spence has all the news, all the info.
He has it all. It all. So we'll talk to him off camera. Pre-show meeting. And see how we want to attack it, and then we're going to do our thing.
Nice. All right. Peace out, man.
All right. I see you.
Peace.